Ferrari team principal Mattia Binotto talked about the reliability issues with their heavily revised 2022 power unit. I'm not surprised, but certainly concerned and disappointed, because those are things that we need to try and fix and we haven't yet. I cannot blame the team, because I know how much work they have been putting in to address the performance deficit from the past. It's a long journey. There is still another step which is required right now. The job is not finished, but we will do it. I prefer to have a good performance and try to fix reliability. Given the circumstances, that is a reasonable attitude to adopt. Because of F1's engine homologation rules, fixing reliability is possible, but not adding performance once the specification is locked. And apart from the MG UK, control electronics, and energy store, the rest of the specification is indeed locked. Reliability is always a challenge, especially for a power unit, and you're always trying to look for better performance. Our power unit department did an incredible job from this season to last season in terms of improving performance. And certainly, that's affected and risked the reliability. The start of the season has been great. We had some issues in the last few races with Charles in Spain and in Monaco with our customer teams. There are always concerns. I don't think we can say this is easy to fix or you can fix it in a race only. There are concerns, but I know our team is pretty strong in trying to ensure the reliability for the next few races. Cope with it. Try to make sure at least in terms of usage we're protected. And for the medium-long term, try to address it. As it turns out, that cannot be guaranteed for Azerbaijan. And after the race, Binotto stated that he is unsure whether the inherent vulnerability is in the V6 engine or the energy recovery system. It's a concern, even more so because I do not have the answer I would like to have right now about what the problem was. If a short-term fix for the specific problem that has plagued Leclerc in Azerbaijan is not possible, then reducing engine mileage or using a lower engine mode may be required in the interim. I don't know what will be the strategy we will need to adapt to, if it's simply shorter mileage or different type of usage, or a quick fix, because what has happened needs only a quick fix solution. It's something we will understand in the next days, and we will have a clearer answer by the time we're in Canada. Having been 34 points clear of the field and 46 ahead of main title rival Max Verstappen after the third race of the season in Australia, Leclerc now has a 34-point deficit to the Dutchman. And he's now behind the other Red Bull of Sergio Perez too. Meanwhile, Ferrari trails Red Bull by an incredible 80 points in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari's upgraded car had been the fastest in qualifying and fast enough to win races or challenge for victory in the last 3 races, and all Leclerc has to show for it is more pole positions. But Binotto's admission that Ferrari needs to take another step to reach the level it needs to be at as a team goes beyond reliability. To get to the top, there is still a gap. I think we proved we had some problems in the last race, and we are simply focused on trying to improve ourselves. It is only at the end of the season we will do the sum and see where we are. My only concern is what we are lacking, and we have reliability issues. We had the start of Charles which was not perfect. We had an issue in the pit stop. We had issues at the last event. So there is still much to progress, without looking at the others. That is not what we are caring about. It is focusing on ourselves, and that's it. Meanwhile, Carlos Sainz admits that his latest retirement at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix has exacerbated his problem of failing to gain momentum in the 2022 season. Other than my side this year, we haven't had any reliability issues. It's been pure unluckiness and things not going my way. But I see that Charles had a problem in Barcelona and another one here. It's a difficult day for the team, a difficult day for all the Ferrari family. But I'm sure we will look into it, and we will stay united and keep pushing. It's still a long season ahead. On my side, it's been extremely difficult to get any kind of momentum. Every time I do a good race, the next race there's something happening. 2022 has been extremely frustrating on that side. But I'm still hoping that one day all this will finish and we start having a smoother time. However, despite the difficulties that he and Ferrari encountered in Azerbaijan, Sainz is confident that they will recover. It's part of the experience and part of the process. I think we've been quite solid as a team this year. There's been some niggles here and there, but I think the team is doing a very good job. Yes, we've run into our first double DNF or double reliability issue, but I think the team is doing a great job. We just need to make sure we stay calm, we stay united, and we react accordingly. We're learning from these kinds of mistakes. On the personal side, it's very frustrating not to be able to get any kind of momentum. Again, a retirement on lap 9 without doing any learning with the car is extremely frustrating. But it's how it goes. Verstappen returned from Azerbaijan with another victory after leading Red Bull's 1-2 finish with teammate Sergio Perez. The Dutchman has also extended his lead in the World Championship standings, with Perez moving up to second and Leclerc dropping to third as a result of his DNF. Despite their rivalry, however, Verstappen understands how Leclerc must be feeling in his current situation, having dealt with similar issues himself. "I would always say stuff happens. That's racing. It happened to me. It happened to many people in the past. Unfortunately, it's happening to Charles. If I will be in the same situation, I would also be disappointed. I think that's very normal." Leclerc is having a difficult time right now, but Verstappen has some advice on how the Monaco driver can recover. It's about how you come out of it. You always look at how to improve things. That's what we did as well in the beginning of the season. You learn from it. You don't like it. You're angry. But we turned it around. But you always have to stay on it, because something else might happen, and you always have to prevent these issues from happening. What